Okay, I know it is not the right time to rush through this, but I was here and one of you asked me, Sir, what about or what happens when a person touches a hot object or when a person steps on a thorn or happen like why is it that when you're walking you knock yourself, you realize the pain earlier. Now I am here to clear those doubts. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Remember to subscribe, share, and also like. Um, when you touch a hot object, like I said earlier on, what happens? Now, all this is within our bodies. It is what we call a reflex action. Mark me very well. It is a reflex action, also known as a reflex act. Hmm. When when we talk about a reflex, it's simply an involuntary and immediate response to a stimulus. It is simply an involuntary and immediate response to a stimulus. It is rapid and normally it is automatic and also predictable reaction that occurs without conscious thought or intention. So, simply or in summary, what is a reflex action? A reflex action is an involuntary and immediate response to a stimulus. We said it is rapid, it is automatic, and we also added that it occurs without conscious or consciousness. Now, here is a breakdown of the reflex action process. We are going to start with the very first thing, the stimulus. Now, the process that starts when you touch a saucepan, when you touch a hot object, is a stimulus. The stimulus or the process starts with a stimulus such as touch, pressure, temperature, or light that activates a sensory receptor. So, sensory receptors. Now, that brings us to sensory receptors. What are sensory receptors? You see, sensory receptors transmit a signal to the spinal cord. The spinal cord is simply in the, do you know, in the backbone? That is where we find the spinal cord or brain. It might take the signal to the spinal cord or brain through a sensory neuron. Okay, so we are going to look about a number of things like types of reflex actions and a number of things, but let me rush you through another part, so-called the integration center. Talk about the integration center. Hope you can see me there clearly. Yes. Now, the integration center having sent the signal. Now, the signal reaches an integration center, which can be the spinal cord or the brain. Now, I realize that the brain and the spinal cord, now, they play a very important role. That is why they made they make up parts of the central nervous system and so forth. also known as the CNS, the central nervous system. Now, having if the signal reaches the spinal cord, what happens? The information is processed. Now, what is that information? The next the next process that happens is a motor response. Motor comes from moving. Motor means to move. So it is a motor response. So the integration center sends the response back to the affected area through a motor neuron, triggering a reflex action. Hope you are understanding. Basically, the integration center sends a response back to the affected area where maybe that needle pricked you, where you knocked. You see? So that reflex action is why I am here today. Now, the reflex action occurs if the response has been sent, and this can be a muscle contraction, gland secretion, or other automatic responses. So examples of reflex actions are the knee jerk reflex. I told you when you're moving and you knock yourself. Withdraw reflex. When you touch something hot, you automatically withdraw your hand. That is a reflex action. Then a blink reflex is a strong example of reflex action. And when an object approaches your eye, when an object approaches your eye, you blink to protect it. That is an action. It occurs in a way that your brain is not aware. Another one is a cough reflex. Cough reflex when irritants. Now we are talking about irritants or enter your airway. You tend to cough to expel them out. That is a reflex action. You also have a sneeze reflex when the nasal passages or sneezes become irritated. You sneeze to expel them. Sneezing is also a reflex. Now, reflex actions are essential for our survival as they help us respond quickly to a potential threat or dangers without needing to think consciously. You don't need to think. Withdraw your hand from a hot object. So I want to break down as you touch the hot object. Now this is real biology that I really want to explain. When you touch a hot object, a reflex action occurs. How? When you touch a hot object, the skin is a receptor organ. It generates impulses that are sent to the spinal cord where we are calling the integration center. So these impulses travel through the sensory neuron because you have sensed. So in the spinal cord, this sensory neuron links up with another neuron called the intermediate or relay neuron. A relay neuron connects two neurons. So if that signal reaches this relay neuron, the relay neuron transfers or sends that signal to a motor neuron. Now a motor neuron is that sends back to the affected area and maybe contraction of the muscle and relaxation occurs to lift the hot object or to jump, lift your leg, that's jerking. So that is simply or briefly in a summarized way. But we are going to get time and I take you through all that. What happens maybe when you or during blinking. I'll tell you that sneezing and also this question that one of your friends asked me is a very nice one. It is a good discussion that I have set aside for the next discussion. So I have briefly taken you through that such that you can be halfway satisfied. We are going to get time and talk about coordination on its own. It is a very enjoyable topic and you will like it. You are going to like it, I am very sure. Thank you very much for listening to Teacher Ben. Um, Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my videos. I have a number of things to share with you. And in case of anything, please, this is my WhatsApp number. You can meet me there. Plus 527-60-8988 or 077-740-7452. But I am on the Airtel number, which is 0752608988. You can meet me there or go to Instagram. I am there as Zepa Benros. I am also there. You can also meet me on TikTok. I am there as Zepa Benros. My account is there. You can also meet me on Facebook as Wamamili Bernard. Please feel free to share with me in any way or if you need any help or you can also need to tell me something that I ought to know. Thank you very much. Have a nice lunch.